Okay, so as we all know, the whole situation with Raja Jackson and the pro wrestler, and I just wanted to make a video to just say that he's absolutely cooked. I know there's people defending Raja Jackson, some people saying it's fake, like this didn't really happen, or he was pulling punches. I've talked to some of the most low IQ, stupidest people in my life who are trying to justify Raja Jackson for some weird, bizarre reason, but there's just no justifying him. But I want to just go through these little clips that just prove without a shadow of a doubt, if we're in any bit of a just society, that Roger Jackson is should go to prison. But let's just start off with the first video here. After the whole incident with the can, and now let me say this. I'm pretty sure it was a prop can with no air in it, where when he hits the can, he squeezes it where there's no impact whatsoever on Roger Jackson. It's an annoying thing. And if Roger Jackson would have just hit him right there and then, there would be no issue here, right? There would be no issue. It'd be self-defense, you know? He didn't know it was a prop can, you know? He's pissed off. That's fair enough. But that's not what happened. Now let's just play the clip of what happened right after this all happened. This all unfolded.
You always think that we're working over here like it's part of the fucking storyline. Oh, they Khalil Rampage. That's how we No, bro. Go ahead, Stu. This is all good.
Trying to shake his hand.
He's already hot. Good.
Apologized there. Apologized again. Here's another clip of him apologizing.
It's gonna all work out. Yeah, working. We're always working. I get it.
And here he is apologizing once again.
Appreciate it.
I mean, it's just... Now, I've seen a lot of people talking about this where they're like, well, you know, what, is it alright if I slapped your mum? Would it be alright? It's like, obviously not. But if he wanted to hit Psycho Stu, he had his opportunity right here to do it. Like, it was just plain right there. He should have just hit him right there and then in the moment. And then you get, you know, it was passion. It was a crime of passion, you know. He'd been upset. He'd been physically harmed. Well, not physically harmed at all, but you know what I mean. Like, he'd been touched. He would have had all the right in the world to go hit him. And you could argue self-defense. He didn't know that it was a prop can, you know. He didn't know the whole intricacies of the... I just fucked that up. He didn't, you know, he doesn't understand pro wrestling. But then Raja Jackson really shot himself in the foot in this clip here, where, because he streamed this whole event was streamed. I'm not playing it yet. I will just... He really did just shoot himself in the foot here. He's just completely fucked himself. Let's play the clip. Listen to the audio.
I'm telling you. I'm gonna really have to show him, like, hey, you can't just hit a fucking can on my goddamn face. I'm really going to hit him. I'm telling you. I'm dead serious. This shit's not gonna be scripted. I'm telling you. I know all wrestling is script. I'm talking about what I'm gonna do to the guy.
So he's blatantly just said that he's going to go in there, assault this guy, and, you know, he slammed him unconscious, landed, you know, at least 20 shots. You know, he threw at least 24, but some of them missed and hit the chest or hit the beard. But, like, I've seen so many people trying to justify this with, oh, it was fake. It was, you know, it was all for publicity. Like, no, he just clearly tried to kill him. And people, I got called a fucking beta for saying he should be in prison. Like, okay, imagine if this is your fucking dad who's a former war veteran who has PTSD and he gets slam KO'd and gets his fucking head caved in 20 times in front of women, children. I don't think you're going to be very happy about it either. It's not a beta thing to say the guy should go to fucking prison. We have law and order. We're a civilized society. People like Roger Jackson should go to prison for their actions. He did something very bad. He should go to prison. I mean, I don't see how this is a controversial opinion to have, but I had so many people saying, oh, yeah, he got what he deserved. They're like, it just doesn't make any sense. Now, there's a clip going around where his friend, who's a pro wrestler who brought him to the event, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he told him, you know, get back in the ring. You know, you can go in there and you can, you know, go in there and get your receipt. But like pro wrestling, a receipt is like you just work a little stiff. You know, you actually land a punch or two. You don't go in there and slam them unconscious and land like 20 punches to their dead body. And also, secondly, that is not admissible in court. You can't say, well, he told me to do it. That means I'm going to go in there and I'm going to beat him half to death. What if the wrestler told him, go get your receipt, kill him in that ring? People are going to say, oh, well, you know, Roger Jackson's not in the wrong. He got told to do what he did. He's a 25-year-old man. He knows what to fucking do. You know, he's not. Well, I don't know. I don't think he's mentally challenged. You know, I don't think he's mentally retarded. He might be. I don't know. But to the best of my knowledge, he's not got any disabilities like that where he wouldn't know. Oh, somebody told me to do that. Damn, I do that then. Like, he's not that stupid. Surely, like, I don't know. I think a lot of it's so unbelievably stupid. Then he got peer pressured by his chat as well, which is another stupid thing. As a streamer, you don't get peer pressured into your chat to do something so violent and so vile. Like, my chat tells me to do some stuff. My chat tells me to fucking jerk off sometimes. I'm not gonna fucking whip my cock out and fucking jerk off on live, am I? You know, if everybody did it, I'm not gonna just go and, oh yeah, everyone's telling me to do it. Oh, I better do it then, or I'm a bitch. You're a 25-year-old man. And the whole time he's just crying about his dad. Oh, my dad's not going to think I'm a bitch now. My dad's not going to think I'm a bitch now. Clearly got daddy issues he needs to resolve. He's going to definitely be a new daddy if he goes to prison. So maybe that can help resolve his issue. New daddy figure in his life, not even a father figure. I know people are saying, oh, he'll handle himself in prison. He's a 0-1 pro who's like a lightweight. He's not like Cain Velasquez, who's in prison, who's a heavyweight champion, you know. He's not indestructible. He could definitely get fucked up in prison. I'm just going to put that out there just real quick. He's 0-1 as a pro. He's not like the greatest fighter of the world. And like, do you guys think there isn't other MMA fighters in prison? Like, yeah, I don't know. People just assume, like, if you got MMA, if you have an MMA background, you're just indestructible when it comes to having fights and stupid stuff like that. But then let's move on to the end of the clip here where he just shows no remorse. There's just absolutely no remorse for his actions. Let's just play this real quick. Oh, the audio. Let me get the audio on.
Hello?
Hey, where the hell are you at? I told you to double leg that motherfucker and start welding. I just saw the video.
And the thing is, everybody keeps saying that this is the promoter. This isn't the promoter who's saying this. This is his friend who told him to go get his receipt. This isn't the promoter who told him to go and do this. At least to the best of my knowledge, it's not. This is just his friend who told him to do this. The guy in the clip, there's a clip where that he's just talking to him. He says, oh, get your get back. You know, and Raj is saying, I'm going to get my lick back. Don't half kill the guy. But anyway, let's listen to the clip real quick.
Me off though, Andre.
Andre, that's the guy's name.
My bad.
Just my bad. No, there's nothing between the eyes. There's just nothing between the eyes when it comes to Roger Jackson. Maybe he really is retarded. Maybe we do. maybe that is going to be their defense because like there is just nothing between the eyes when it comes to Roger Jackson. What a fucking absolutely stupid. Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. He's flatlined. I've just killed a man in front of his family. My bad.
I'll call you back later. Immigrate.
Like, it's just so stupid. Now, I'm not going to show the clip, obviously, of him beating him half to death. I mean, because, I want this video to have a chance of being monetized, but he would have just kept hitting him. If the pro wrestlers didn't all jump in, he kept going for more and more shots. And I've seen a lot of people shitting on the referee. Let me just put it this way. The referees in wrestling are not real. They're not MMA referees. They're not boxing referees. They're not actually there to stop like the person like getting beaten up or, they're literally just props. They're literally just props. Like, when you have a tree in like a school play, that's literally what referees are. They're just a fucking tree. Like they're just there. They're not actually there to stop anything. They're literally just there to do the pinfall and everything like that. So this is just all so stupid. Thankfully, there was a wrestler who did jump in and stop it. He got a few headbutts off on Raja as well. But like, even after the whole incident, he was trying to fight all the pro wrestlers. This is not a guy who should be on the street. He's 25 years of age. He's not like a young kid. I'm younger than Roger Jackson, and I know not to do anything like that. I've been pissed off before. I've had fights, but not to the extent where I'm trying to kill a man and then I'm trying to fight all of his fucking friends. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've had fights where I'm beating the shit out of someone, And I know when to get off. I know when to stop. You know, this guy is a pro fighter. He's literally got a background in martial arts. He's trained martial arts. He's trained in gyms. He should know when enough is enough. As a fighter, you're taught discipline. You should know. He's probably watched plenty of fights where someone gets knocked unconscious. You don't keep hitting them over and over again, especially for something so minimal. What's like? Where does it stop? Like, where does it stop? If he's doing this to someone over something like that, imagine if he gets rejected by a girl and she, I don't know, belittles him a little bit. What's he going to do? Is he going to brutally bash her? Is he going to slam her? Like, what? Where does this stop? Where are the morals? Where is the moral compass when it comes to stuff like that? He will just keep finding more reasons to brutalize people. If they say something he doesn't like, and people will keep justifying it, but there is no justification behind this. I've seen people trying to make this a race thing. I've seen so many black people in my comments of my short saying, "Oh, you only care because it's a black guy doing it to a white guy." No, if the roles were reversed, I would still be pissed about this because you shouldn't be acting like that in a civilized society. What happened to a civilized society? Like, for fuck's sake, why are people trying to justify Roger Jackson? If this was a white guy, I guarantee no white people would be trying to justify what he does because there is no justification for it. It's despicable. It's disgusting what he's done, and he should be in prison. Throw away the key. I don't understand how people are even arguing this. Like, I've seen so many people, he's not going to get any prison time because he got told to do it. He's not a fucking dribbling window licker. He should know what's right and wrong, and you shouldn't go in there. Like, does he think that that's my excuse, They said I could hurt the guy in the ring. That means I'm allowed to kill him. No. Just so stupid. So unbelievably stupid. But anyway, that's all I've got to say on this. I thought I'd make a video since my short blew up a little bit. Had a lot of fucking idiots in there saying, "Oh, Raja made a mistake and now you got douchebags like this making a video." Oh yeah, I'm the douchebag, not the guy who brutalized the fucking old, like, I don't know, he must be 30 years older than Raja maybe. A war veteran, came back from, I think, Iraq or Afghanistan in like 2009. So guy came back from PTSD, became a pro wrestler, literally helped him get over his PTSD, did charity events and stuff like that. But, I'm the douchebag for saying Raj is in the wrong for beating on this guy, who apologized to him. People, apologies make everything right. It was an hour. He waited over an hour to do all of this stupid stuff to him. He waited an hour with a bloodlust just to do this. Like, that is not morally right. It's not in a civilized society. I don't know. I feel like we're going backwards. Like, we're actually going backwards to the point where people are saying, "Oh, you're not a real man because you're saying you should go to prison." Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? For God's sake, man. Like, I don't know. This is so fucking stupid. I don't know. I think law and order should come back. I think there should be harsher penalties for, like, stuff like this. But I don't know. I guess I'm in the minority here, And the thing is, it seemed like it was Republicans who were saying this in the replies as well, because somebody called me a liberal. Like, since when do liberals want more law and order in the world? I never didn't think that was a thing, But I don't know. People are just stupid. Like, it's not a political thing either, but it's just like so many stupid meatheads in the replies saying, "Oh, like, he did the right thing." Like, no, he just clearly didn't. He premeditatedly attempted murder somebody. Like, it was premeditated. Clearly in that clip where he's talking, "I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to keep hitting him until, I won't stop hitting him until they pull me off." And nobody pulled him off, so he just kept hitting him. That's not a justification for it. Like, people are saying, "Oh, well, they should have pulled him off then." Oh, so if someone brutally assaults your grandma and, nobody pulls him off, oh, that's all right then. Nobody pulled him off. Like, come on, people. What are we doing? Like, what are we actually doing? Nobody thinks rationally anymore. I don't know. We're going backwards. The average IQ is going down. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Shout out to the Mixed Martial Artist, the single member of the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.